Hello Tim, here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. Down in the basement, that's me giving you a little bit of orientation on where we're at. That's the clean out in the floor that I showed you earlier. I must not have had my second cup of coffee because I said that we were cast iron throughout. Right here at about 6 feet, we turn over to clay. Makes a lot more sense. Roots like that do not tend to penetrate through cast iron pipe. Solves a little mystery that I was going to dig into later on tonight, but it makes a ton more sense. So from that little bit of root intrusion there in the beginning of the pipe, right about 11 feet, we've got a long run of really clear pipe. Everything looks really good. I was thinking that, I mean, this is going to be a cakewalk. We're going to go start to finish and really not have anything other than that little patch there in the beginning to deal with. I was wrong. You'll see as we get up a little further down the line here, we run into some pretty heavy root intrusion. I'm feeling a little bit better about this line. I was thinking that if it was cast iron, there was probably some damage there that was allowing the roots to come in. But knowing that it's clay, knowing the size and number and type of trees that are out in the front yard of the house, potentially, we don't know until we get it cleaned out and see what's going on. Potentially, it's just normal root intrusion that's been let go for a relatively long period of time. All right, so we're coming up here right at about 70 feet. Typical growth in there, holding a little water because the roots are damming up a little bit, damming the water up a little bit. A little bit of a drop here. Bigger mass of roots and catching stuff here, almost completely covered. That's paper product or whatever. I'll push that along here to get it out of the way if I can. Okay, got to pass that a little bit. Sorry, the lens is a little fuzzy there. Yeah, another mound there. And then right here at 96 feet, I was not able to get past this. I generally don't like to use my camera head as a battering ram to push through. It's just not good for the camera. I did give it a couple of fairly solid whacks to see if I could push through it, to see if it was easy enough just to punch my way through it. I could not. So it is a really entwined mass of roots at that point. And again, so 90, 95, 96 feet coming back to the house. It would take a while, a couple weeks maybe, a week, I don't know. But there would be a backup in the house. I can pretty much guarantee you that it's fairly imminent at this point. If you let this go for any length of time, the roots will continue to grow. You'll start catching more things, and basically once the pipe fills up, that's what comes back into the house. So the recommendation will be in my written report. But obviously this pipe needs to be cleaned, and then once it's cleaned out, I would reevaluate it and just see if it is just normal root intrusion that just requires periodic housekeeping in there every couple of years, every year. You'll have to figure out how quickly they grow back and how often that you'll have to do it, do the cleaning. Like I told you earlier today, in my mother's house, it was every 1.5 to 2 years she would have to get Mr. Rooter out there to cut things out. So something to dig into. Down the road, I would, uh, again, get this cleaned out and then see how good the pipe is. Please reach out to me with any questions or if you need any referrals.